This is chapter 5, Interior of the Earth. In the previous video, we have discussion related to the different type of volcanoes. In today, we will discuss about the volcanic landform. Very first, before to go ahead about the uh, landform formed by the volcanoes, we should discuss about the rocks formed due to the volcanism. As you know this thing, when volcano occur, lava come out on the surface of earth. When this lava reaches on the earth, this is called magma. And this magma, when cool and solidify, led to the formation of igneous rocks. These igneous rocks are called primary rocks. When this lava is released during the volcano eruption on the cooling, develops into igneous rocks, the cooling may take place either on the reaching of the surface or also while the lava is still in the crystal portion. So depending on the location of cooling of lava, igneous rocks can be categorized on this base into two categories. One is plutonic rocks, another is volcanic rocks. When igneous rocks solidify and cools over the surface led to the formation of volcanic rocks. And when same magma cool and solidified deeper in the surface, this is called plutonic rocks. And this all led to the formation of this type of rocks. This igneous rock led to the formation of extrusive or intrusive landform. Extrusive landform are those landform which form when magma cool and solidify over the surface of earth and led to the formation of elevated landforms, elevated rocks. These elevated rocks can be of different form and take the form of extrusive landforms. These can be conical vent, mid-oceanic ridge, composite type of landform, shield volcanoes, crater, caldera, cinder cone, lava domes. These all are extrusive landform and they appear on the surface of earth. But sometimes this lava cool and solidify inside the earth, inside the crystal earth. So this take the form of intrusive landform. Intrusive landform are those that were formed through the solidification of molten rock material beneath the earth's surface. The depth at which these rocks vary from place to place. If the magma, again I want you to tell, if the magma solidify at the greater depth, thus form the formation of plutonic rock. When magma solidify not very too deep on the surface, this is called volcanic rocks. And intrusive landform can take the different type of shape. In intrusive landform, dike is one of the important feature. Apart from dike, sill, batholith, laccolith, stalks, volcanic plug, which is also called the volcanic neck, lapolith, phacolith, are some of the intrusive landform. This you can see here on picture 3.5 on page number 27. You can see here the different type of intrusive and extrusive landform have been shown. You can see here when magma from here reaches of the earth's surface is taking different form like composite volcanoes, cinder cone, lava mesa, lava plateaus. These are all when the igneous rocks are taking different shape. But sometimes this magma cool and solidify inside the earth crust. This is intrusive landform. In this, one of the common form is dike here. You can see this dike. When magma rise through the vertical fissure, it solidified to form a wall of rock. You can see this is kind of wall. It curves across the bedding plane of sedimentary rocks, right? And there is also sills here. This when magma solidify horizontally and injected between the bedding planes of sedimentary rocks, this results a solidified horizontal sheet which are varying in thickness. Batholith, you can see this is a large and irregular and lengthy masses of intrusive igneous rocks or the magma, cool magma. The large mass of rocks invariably occur in the heart of mountain. These are found in the depth of mountain ranges. These are large crystal rocks formed by the slow. Because why slow cooling? Because they are at the great depth. When sometime these batholith rock exposed to the surface after prolonged denudation, these turn into a massive upland areas, right? After that you can see the laccolith here. See here, this is laccolith which are formed where viscous magma has forced the overlying strata of rocks into dome. See here, this is in dome shape, in a arc shape, which have been injected between the layers of stratified rocks. You can see here these are sedimentary rocks. In between the sedimentary rocks, this lava have been injected, right? And you can see this, the part of batholith also is in stalk form. Stalk are found in any kind of rock, but they are very small igneous intrusion and have connectivity with the surface sometime. This is volcanic. This is here volcanic condite. Look here, this is in vertical, in a very long form, right? And somewhere you can see the lapolith as well. You see these are different landform, lapolith and phacolith. Lapolith is a saucer shaped intrusive igneous rocks which as opposed to a phacolith is concave upward. Phacolith is convex upward and lapolith is concave upward. It shows a bended structure. It is more funnel shaped than saucer shaped. In other words, a lapolith has a shape that resembles a funnel. Another landform is phacolith. An igneous intrusion is called phacolith when both its roof and the floor are convex upward. The igneous rocks of phacolith is usually associated with the highest region of a large fold, right? So these are all intrusive and extrusive landform. Yeah, you can do understand this type of landform with the help of the differences between these two type of volcanic landform, right? Thank you.